am I? The Krusty Krab? How the hell did I end up in the SpongeBob world? Well, maybe if I go inside the Krusty Krab, I can at least record the video. Maybe get some answers as to how I ended up in Bikini Bottom. All I know is that I fell multiple feet down into the ocean and landed with an explosion. Well, now I'm in the Krusty Krab, and well, I guess I made a mistake because now it's completely empty. And for fuck's sake, can someone turn off that goddamn music? I've been hearing it ever since I landed. Well, I suppose right from the Krusty Krab, I, Antonio the Sheep, introduce to you the 5th installment of the good old-fashioned Cringe series. So, strap in for a healthy dose of cringe that you are bound to not forget. Let's go.
My top 5 favorite roaches that I found in my gaming room. Starting us off at number 5 is this little fella who watched Star Wars with me. Number 4 has to be this guy who I found underneath my toaster oven. I did have to annihilate him with my Thor power fingers, but it's okay. I'll still miss him. This little guy is number 3. He was so energetic and lively. He was really fun to play around with. Found him in my bathroom. A special honor is this guy who died. Rest in peace, the goat. I don't know what killed him, but that sucks. Next up will be number 2. It's going to be this guy who was trying to drink my coffee, which I just think is so cool. I would love to share a coffee with him. And number 1 is my dear beloved Albert. Albert did, in fact, become one of my favorite roaches of all time. I put him in a little bottle, gave him a nut, some water, and I had him for a few days. We became really good friends. I even took him on some walks. I put a leash on the bottle, and we went around. We explored the world together. Unfortunately, he did escape, but I still miss him.
Alright, I'll be the first to admit, I'm not exactly the poster child for keeping my space neat. I mean, my room just started looking like it wasn't part of an episode of Hoarders, and I've been cleaning it for 3 fucking days. It looks a lot better than it did, but obviously my room is still pretty messy. But I can still attest to this, that I'm not this bad. That I don't have so much fucking rotting food in my room that roaches are crawling through my walls. That roaches are crawling all over my floor. At least I don't live like this. I live like a fucking depressed person, I'll admit that. But at least my room doesn't fucking reek of roaches.
I love Japan. Are. Number 1, real life anime girls. Hi, Pookie. Number 2, ramen. Nom, 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 nom. Do I need to say more? And number 3, all the animes you could want. I'd be invincible. Run.
I wish I could say I was certain that this is an act, but the truth is I know people that act like this. Don't get me wrong, if it is an act, he perfectly embodied everything I hate about your average American weeb. But something tells me this isn't an act. Something tells me this is actually how this dude acts. Because it's just too committed to be an act. It's too fucking committed to be an act.
Wake up, coffee, exercise, school, work, supersize, shopping, cooking, go on a date, party, party. Oops, I'm late. Good night.
Why does this have to be literally the embodiment of everything I hate about TikTok humor? Silly voices, grown-ass adults acting like little kids, and face humor. You know, I personally could never understand why people find this shit funny. Because when I see a grown-ass man wearing fucking SpongeBob pajamas and sleeping in a fucking kid's bed, it makes me think he fucking likes touching children. Now, I'm not going to make the broad generalization that legitimate age regressors are likely to molest children, but I don't know, just grown-ass adults who don't appear to have any sort of trauma acting like kids to, be funny just kind of gives me pedo vibes, you know? I can't be the only one who thinks like this. I'm not throwing any accusations at this man because, you don't just go around saying, oh, this person did something I like. I'm gonna tell the whole internet they touch kids. Because, that's a good way to ruin someone's life. And I know I'm going on a fucking non sequitur rant, but it's like, you couldn't find some other type of humor to put on your TikTok than this. It's like, I was fucking so uncomfortable watching this, and I'm sure I wasn't the only one. And it wasn't because of the face humor, it wasn't because of the weird-ass voice he was doing, because I'm fucking immune to that shit. I've done so many cringe compilations, I've watched so many cringe compilations, that this doesn't even matter. It's the fact that a grown-ass man is wearing SpongeBob pajamas and sleeping in a little kid's bed. And, the looks on his face, don't exactly send the right message. Okay, time for me to shut the fuck up and just go on to the next cringe video. Holy shit, that seems to be a running joke with me. I'll go on a non sequitur rant.
So I just got yelled at for asking a very reasonable question. So I'm applying to go somewhere, and I just wanted to know, are there accommodations for people who struggle with time blindness and being on time, And then the person I was with interrupted and acted like I was asking something else, and then when we were done, they actually started yelling at me and saying that accommodations for time blindness doesn't exist, and if you struggle with being on time, you'll never be able to get a job. Provided you're trying your absolute best to be there. And then they're like, your stupid generation wants to destroy the workplace. And yeah, I think that a culture where workers are just cut off because they struggle with being on time, when there's other solutions that we can look to, I think that just anybody who thinks it's okay to just treat people like that, yeah, that culture needs to be dismantled. And then I asked that person, how can you feel good about yourself upholding this kind of system? And then to think I'm entitled. No, if people think it's okay to treat others like this, that's entitlement.
It truly is entitlement to treat others like this, believing so much in the fact that you are the main character, that you're willing to put your boss through an unreasonable demand like this. I would have laughed you out the interview right too, because no, as someone with ADHD, I would not expect someone to, just be okay with the fact that I couldn't fucking show up on time. Maybe that's just me being instilled with fucking morals and a good work ethic. But I swear to God, you give an inch to people, they take a mile. Now, this is not to say that you shouldn't give accommodations to people with mental health disorders, but you certainly shouldn't give any this ridiculous. Because, this is actually insulting. This is insulting. Sincerely, a sheep with ADHD himself. This is insulting because, it delegitimizes the struggles people with ADHD go through. Making these inane requests. And fucking hell, it is always for a negative reason that I see mental health TikTokers go viral. Whether they're faking disorders to be uwu quirky, or, they're using their disorders to get preferential treatment. I swear to Jesus, I fucking hate what mental health TikTok has become. But then again, TikTok fucking ruins every community it touches. I sincerely hope this woman one day fucking gets her head out of her ass. And to quote Filthy Frank, how the fuck does your colon smell? Because your head is really far up there.
Huh? What are you? You're a puppy girl. Ugh, don't you have a bone to fetch?
I swear we're not all rude bitches like her.
Oh hey Claudia, what brings you here?
Hello, Antonio, my love. Well, I saw another cat girl in this video and I wanted to set the record straight.
Oh, okay. Well, since you're here, you want to look through the cringe with me?
Sure, I'm down.
Alright. Well then, let's go to the next. Oh, what the fuck?
Never mind, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Wait, Claudia, no, come. Well, I guess she's out. Honestly, I sincerely hope this is the worst of the cringe I have to tackle in this video, because holy shit, I don't think anything could possibly be worse than that. A message to those who are not vaccinated. 2023, October 1st. Even if I was fully vaccinated, I would admire the unvaccinated for resisting the greatest pressure I have ever seen, including pressure from spouses, parents, children, friends, colleagues, and doctors. People who have been able to characterize such personality, courage, and such critical abilities certainly embody the best characteristics of humanity. They are everywhere, of all ages, education levels, countries, and views. They are a special kind. These are the warriors that any army of light would like to have in their ranks. Goddamn, people are still making a moral grandstand out of getting vaccinated. Motherfucker, it's been 3 years. This isn't the fucking moral grandstand everybody makes it out to be. You're just acting like a petulant child and acting like you're a fucking red-pilled savior for it. That's all you're doing. So, I'm pretty sure anyone who is a fan of commentary channels that talk about cringe content have probably seen these headcanon drawings of, influential and historical figures before. I'm sure we're both all too familiar with the Ben Shapiro, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden ones, where they're all caked up gay femboys. And at first I thought they were funny, but unfortunately, no, there's more of these. There's more of these. And basically, this next segment is just going to be me reading all of them out, because I had to see this nonsense. You're gonna have to be subjected to it too. Because fuck you. Joe Biden. He, they, gay demiboy Omega. Nicknames Sleepy Joe, given to him by Donald. Joey. Sub. Very shy when he's not with Donald. Joe and Ben are both dating Donald. Takes heat suppressants, but is more fertile than most Omegas. Recently discovered that he is pregnant with Donald's child. Favorite ice cream is chocolate chip. Okay, that's not too bad. Barack Obama, they, them, pansexual, non-binary, alpha, dom, single, sleeps around a lot. Despite being an alpha themselves, they only like other alphas. Friends with benefits with Vlad, very confident, metalhead, doesn't take rut suppressants, has a very high sex drive because of it. Now this one had me dying. Ben Shapiro, he, him, gay trans man. Omega, autistic, Jewish, used to be married to a woman until he realized that he was gay and an Omega, and is now in a happy relationship with Donald and Joe. Loves anime and K-pop. Has a crush on Barack but is too shy to say anything, and the special interest is politics. Now, what has me laughing about this one is the fact that he's a fucking cat boy. Alexander Hamilton, gender fluid, he, she, they, law major, English, Latino, Spanish, and French, bisexual, 5'4", born on Nevis, Charlestown, quick-tempered, runs track events, include 400-mile dash, and 1 mile, although he is flexible with what events he can do. Works at Barnes & Noble with Angelica. Has a messy past he's not proud of. Can barely remember his father, but apparently looks a practical dead ringer. His birth name is a mystery. Got in a fist fight with Thomas Jefferson after his return from France on exchange. Quoted saying, "Giving Lafayette back now or the knockoff gets it to admissions." Volunteers around community. Banned from mock trial for causing Aaron Burr a nervous meltdown. Competitive gamer. Smash Bros, mainly Melee. Pokemon. Matching bracelets with squad. His is ectoplasm green. Legally blind. 20 out of 800 vision. And loves science. Thomas Jefferson, he, him, trans male, bisexual, English, French, some Japanese, art education major, 5'11", 26 years old, born and raised in Virginia, furry, taking Japanese lessons, thinks he can cook but can't, dated Angelica Schiller before his transition, her dad had no idea, calls her Angie, one of the few who can and live, obsessed with anime, frequents Barnes & Nobles and Starbucks, so naturally runs into Alexander and his ex, Angelica, a lot. John's former drug dealer, used to be addicted to cocaine, hates to recall his past. Tattoo artist, gives Peggy her first tattoo, pretends to like jazz and classical, but is really K and J-pop trash. Flamboyant, loudmouthed, and bad at love. Alexander did not want him to have a bracelet, but Maria makes them, and she seems to like him, so always beats Alex at Pokemon because his are genned by James. Alex knows, and I can't fucking read that shit. But pride always drives him to rematch him. Hey, why George Washington kinda hot? Anyway, George Washington, he, him, polysexual demi-boy, music theater major, 6'8", weighs a fucking ton, English with some French, got fucked orally by a French guy, and German, learned a few words thanks to Stoyman. Minecraft thigh-high socks design. Born and raised in Virginia, E-Boys, plays in esports, thinks he can cook, really he can only make G Fuel, obsessed with cherry pie, has teeth prosthetics made of wood, probably a part of the Illuminati and Freemasonry, addicted to opium, Martha helps him go clean, pretends to know what jazz is. He bangs his cutlery on the table when he's bored and calls that jazz. Doesn't really want to lead, but he's the tallest in the room, so he's bound to lead something. I'm fucking losing my mind. Greg Guevara, he, him, bisexual, non-binary. 6'2", 23 years old, English, French, some Russian. Born and raised in Ottawa, Canada. Furry, taking Russian lessons. Fact Ben Shapiro was the cosplayer involved in the Homestuck Sharpie bath incident. Was gonna do Solux. ADHD, hyperfixated on Pollux. Writes fanfiction of country humans. Massive Slavaboo, obsessed with the USR and World War II. Used to be addicted to Hetalia, in rehabilitation. K-pop trash, loves Jimin. Hopeless romantic, flamboyant theater kid. He mains Sonic and Smash. Okay, based. Loves bees, is a beekeeper and a beacon. Other kin, gets kin dysphoria watching bee movie. And an unironic posadist. Bernie Sanders, he, him, gay trans man, journalism, major, 5'9", and 19 years old, English, Polish, and some Russian, born and raised in New York, president of the LGBT+ club, editor for the college newspaper, friends with Joe and Hillary, but Donald annoys him, thinks MAGA binders look ridiculous, wore a BLM binder before his top surgery, forces his friends to listen to 100 Gex. You know, I'm not fucking surprised a Gex fan made one of these. But anyways, mostly hangs around with Alexandria, Stan Marks, wears crop tops even in 40-degree Fahrenheit weather, wanted to go to art school but his parents refused, still draws web comics about Engels x Marx, doesn't like smoking, still does it to look cool, ADHD king, and thinks Donald is low-key hot. Volodymyr Zelensky, he, him, bisexual, trans male, alpha, nicknames Voldemort, Vlad, Daddy Vladi, everyone, Vlad's ex-boyfriend. Volodymyr has moved on, but Vlad still isn't over him. He keyed his car, has feelings for Donald, too afraid to make a move. Loves camo, gym rat, marks a lot, and short king. Vladimir Putin, he, they, it, gay, genderqueer alpha. Nicknames Vladdy Daddy, everyone. Okay with any pronoun except for she, her. Cocky, friends with benefits with Barack but wants to be more. Never wears a shirt. Kicked out of many stores and restaurants for this. Refuses to yield. Doesn't know how to ride a bicycle. Very problematic. War crimes. I would plead for my Russian viewers to, not fucking tip me off to Vladimir Putin. Because, I just read off something that made a mockery of him. I actually don't know how many of y'all viewers of mine live in Russia. But honestly, if any of y'all do live there, please tell Putin I made this video. Please fucking send an airstrike on me. Have me executed by the FSB, because I don't think I want to live anymore. I've still got 4 more of these headcanons left to read. I think 4 more of these headcanons left to read. And unfortunately, these aren't even the worst. I have more headcanons to read after that. These are just the ones of real people. Donald Trump, he, him, bisexual, alpha. Nicknames, Trumpy Bear, Joe, Dom, currently dating Joe and Ben. Bisexual but prefers men, also homo-romantic. Very self-conscious about his thinning hair, so he combs it over. As an alpha, he gets very protective over Joe and Ben. His rut is more intense than other alphas, so suppressants aren't very effective. Oh my god. the fact that this is arguably the least cursed of these headcanons that I had to read. Okay, Antonio, you got this. You only got 3 more. And they're the worst. You saved the worst for last. Queen Elizabeth. She, they, non-binary, pansexual, British. Nicknames, Liz, the Brit, given to her by Donald. Loves jewelry, collects crystals, has a crush on Barack. Likes everyone except Mark. Z make her uncomfortable. Doesn't have a rut or a heat because they're British. Lays eggs instead. Looking for a partner who's into oviposition. Hasn't had much luck. Has a corgi. Elon Musk. He, him, asexual, trans male, beta, gamer, autistic, special interest is Japanese culture, Discord mod, female to male and pre-T/top surgery, wears hoodies all the time because he's insecure about his chest, cuckold and meme lord. Okay. I cannot physically prepare you for the amount of brain damage that this next headcanon will cause, but I'm just gonna say you might want to watch some fucking Vsauce after this video, because I'm pretty sure all these headcanons will give you brain damage, but this one is bound to give you the most brain damage. Mark Zuckerberg. Z-Zim, Z-Her. I don't even know what those 2 flags are. Beta. Nicknames, the Zuck, Zucky. Given to him by Joe. Therian, Bugkin, Snakekin, and Alien King. Z has species dysphoria, but no gender dysphoria. Z has autism and wears stem jewelry, wears fake wings because it makes them feel more in touch with bugs. Voyeurist, peeps on Donald, Joe, and Ben when they make love, and Barack has a restraining order on her. You know, I was gonna go over some cringe-ass Danganronpa headcanons, but 1, I'm not looking to get doxxed again, and 2, I feel like the headcanons in total that I've just read have given me more than enough brain damage. Like, holy shit. I wouldn't be so perturbed by these if these weren't fucking real people. Fucking hell. God fucking damn it. Can we escape the fucking stupidity that is Skibidi Toilet for the rest of 2023's cringe uploads? God damn. I hate having to mention this bullshit once on my channel, but now it's making yet another appearance in weird-ass shit you find on YouTube. I have come to declare the heart of yours truly. Please eat my... God fucking damn it, why is it always the gacha kids obsessed with Danganronpa that always come up with the most unhinged shit? And I also love the fucking Pat character that is obviously just a Neko version of Kaede. Just fucking dead. I relate to this on a spiritual level. I'm losing my mind. I'm on my Joker arc. Why am I so serious, Batman?
What'd you take? Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman!
What? No, wait. We love women. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody. No.
All gays should die. Yeah, merch, preach.
What have I done?
Can I get in the video? Fucking talk. Can I get in the video?
Yeah. Talk to him.
Yo, what's up?
So everybody's already clowned Sneeko to death over this fucking clip because, well, it showed what we all knew about his fan base. It's young boys that, feel alienated and are like, damn, I want to take the red pill while playing Fortnite. Yay, I love Sneeko. He's so edgy. I want to fucking follow in his footsteps. And surely this ideology isn't going to teach me negative things later on in life. But, yeah, really, it's the fact that Sneeko is fucking shocked that this is his fan base that really sends me. Because, like I said, we all already knew that the only people actually believing what these pickup artists say are young boys. These kids don't look older than 12, to be honest. And I was going to touch on this in a collab, but, this computer I have is currently absolute garbage, and it won't fucking host a collab without fucking crashing my computer, so I'm saving that for later. That's why you're getting this cringe video early. And yeah, fuck, I'm going on another tangent, but still. Like, Sneeko, don't fucking act surprised and try to go back on the words you've been spouting to these young boys on stream so much. If you're gonna be a bigot, at least be a committed one. Age is just a number. Yeah, and you know what else is a number? 9-1-1! A corner exclusive Fedora I bought today. It is a limited edition My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Fedora, and only 10 were produced worldwide, and I purchased it for $2,000. I think every cent was worth it, as I received a stare from every female I saw the first day I wore it. I can't say I'm surprised, though. A fedora this euphoric may as well be called the pussy magnet. Le dark memer. Oh god. I certainly hope this is an act. Now, I unironically wear a fedora myself. I mean, it's kind of part of my whole brand IRL. But would I be buying something that basically screams, yeah, I like underage anime girls and cartoon ponies a little too much? Hell no, I would not be buying this. No, this is not the pussy magnet. This is the your ass is getting on an FBI watch list magnet. I can't believe that people come on my profile and think this is a joke. People of dream gender, dream sexual identity come here for validation and acceptance, not mockery. It's time for us dream self people to take a stand, so then people can see that we are real people who have actual lives. It's time to put the D in the LGBTQ. I mean, speak for yourself, but I don't know. Some of us in the community are getting more than enough D, if you know what I mean. Dear God, it wouldn't be in Antonio good old-fashioned cringe episode without a good old dosage of anti-furrism. So here we go. The furry fandom are despicable degenerates. They provide nothing to humanity. They are disgusting, and they are generally terrible people. If having sex with the family pet doesn't make you want to put a gun to their head, then their constant want to not be attacked for their disgusting fetish will. These people have forsaken their humanity and must be purged immediately. The irony that this person decides to go by Adolf because, haha, I'm such a complete edgelord not being lost on me. They're human beings, Jokes aside, you can't kill people for their hobbies or sexual interests. As long as they keep to themselves, they shouldn't really bother you. And you should mind your own business. While I'm not a furry myself, I definitely wouldn't want to be killed for the things I like to do. We should be more open-minded and accepting of the things people like to do. Posted by the Great Game Lord, and then there's a cursed image of what someone perceives to be a furry. I think the really cringe part of this post is the fact that they're clearly arguing in favor of the kill all furries, I'm so edgy sort of take. It's like, grow the fuck up. No, I have no interest in raw dogging the family dog. I have no interest in raw dogging the cat. Pets are friends. They're not your friends with benefits. If I want to roleplay as a cute femboy sheep, then fuck it. If I'm not raping animals, I absolutely should be allowed to. Because, you know what? I can't stand zoophiles either. But fuck it. Some of us just want to roleplay as our cute personas in a totally non-sexual context. The teenage wife, 12 to 16 years old, loyal companion, virgin until marriage, will have many white kids, high birth rate. And that's just a picture of a very young girl. The whore girlfriend, 18 to 35 years old, will cheat on you. You are nothing to her. Dozens of sexual partners, single motherhood, non-white kids, degenerate. I can't fucking do that voice seriously. Degenerate lifestyle, drugs, promiscuity, and porn. Unironically. No. You can't be a Nazi and a pedophile at the same time. You have to pick your struggle. Guess I was a little overdressed for class today. Fursuit Friday. You know what? I can't even fault this guy. In fact, like I said with the last furry post, what's really more cringe is the fact that, yeah, it's a little overkill to, you know, wear your fursuit to class. Like, I personally wouldn't do that. I'd just wear my sheep ears, but, you know, it's not anything inherently sexual. It's not anything inherently wrong. And yet, these fucking cringe subreddits that I find a lot of the cringe content on just treat being a furry as something that is inherently wrong. And that's the real cringe part of it.
Just popping in to say, Antonio, I am very concerned for your mental health, dear.
Okay. Remind me for future reference that Claudia is the best girlfriend a sheep could ever have. Anyways, with her affirmation, I think I can get on to the final piece of cringe of this video. It's a long one, though.
Yo, Amelia, shut up before I kill you in real life.
What the fuck?
I'm surprised we even capped the point with a girl on our team.
Holy fuck.
Whoa.
I lost brain cells already. Stop talking.
Wait, Emiliana. My mommy said girls play support. What are you doing on DPS? You
Killing
know what,
the Genji.
Emiliana? You're pretty good for a girl.
It's satisfying enough. Reaper time? Yeah. We can practice Reaper. Damn. Unlucky.
Bro, like, are we
I think we lost it because we have a girl on our
cosplaying
team.
Helen Keller here? Or, like, what's happening?
No, we can put the other rounds behind us, but for this last round, I'll need you to turn your monitor on.
Nah.
No, the other rounds don't matter. The other rounds don't matter. It's just this round. Just for the last minute, you can turn your monitor on.
No, I'm in the kitchen right now. Sorry.
Bro, I didn't mean to blow your mental. I'm just trolling. Come on, play the game.
Hilarious joke. Harassing someone.
Harassing is crazy.
You haven't seen harassing yet, but you
yeah,
can.
if you want to see harassing,
All right,
I can
go
show
ahead.
you harassment.
Go off.
I don't feel like it right now. It's too much work.
Oh, you want the harassment.
Yeah, okay.
It's not harassment.
She needs the clip so she can put it on Twitter.
I literally already have it.
You already have the clip?
Yep.
Oh no.
You're gonna post it on Twitter?
What the fuck was that laugh? You sounded like a duck.
Damn,
That's
we
what I
actually
thought
got
of.
Helen Keller on support, or on DPS, my fault.
Being
Yeah,
a
I know.
woman is nothing.
It's
You
sad.
can't do anything about being born a woman, but at least you can try. You can be good at the game. That's something
What do
you
you
can
mean,
choose.
dog? They got
You can
trans
tell your
people
friends to not harass people. That would be easier, wouldn't it?
Look, you're really misusing harassment, bro. I said one joke.
You
What
said
is wrong
multiple
with you?
jokes. Come on.
If you're gonna be on the internet, at least like be realistic. Come on.
Okay, then don't get mad
don't think
over a
you're ready
game
for
that
the
you
internet.
lose. You went and verified an account to say that? That's so fucking pathetic. You know, instead of getting mad enough to come to my chat and, try to poke at me further, maybe you should just not be sexist to people in your games. Guess that one loss didn't affect me too much.
Damn, really got the whole squad laughing with those killer jokes. Cosplaying Helen Keller? We suck because there's a girl on our team? Please. If you boys don't get out of that Overwatch match with those middle school insults. Lemme guess, you think I banged your mom is the best comeback ever too? Please. Get alive. Get girlfriends. And most of all, get good at the game before resorting to sexism.
I see I've taught you well, Claudia. I'm very proud. Yeah, what she said. Honestly, these dudes thought they were being the funniest thing ever, but in reality, it was just cringe as hell to see them make these stupid-ass comments. Like, no, you suck at the game because you suck. Sucks to suck, I guess. Like, Claudia was... nothing she said was wrong. Like, nah, yeah, your asses didn't suck because you had a girl on your team. Your asses sucked because there was no communication. That wasn't fucking insult. I love trash talk too, but come on, you know, why those middle school ass insults? I bet you were one phrase away from, I banged your mom, like Claudia said. Well, anyways, Claudia, since this is the first episode of the Cringe series you've ever appeared in, and, well, the first one you've ever talked in, would you like to do the honors of doing the outro?
Sure. I know exactly how it goes, too. Well, gentlemen, ladies, and non-binary daisies like Antonio, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you've done all these things, join Antonio's Discord server, the Sheephead, link in the description and video. Also, I've noticed I'm now part of the fan art wall. Huge thanks to Lynn on Discord for drawing the piece. She is the winner of Antonio's fan art contest he held last month. Well, wanna do the last part of the outro?
Thank you, Claudia. Well, if you've done all the things Claudia just told you to do, y'all have a great day. Antonio out. Peace.